Hello to you from me, John Roeder, and welcome to the LTU Arena in Dusseldorf for this German Pokal quarter-final between Bayer Leverkusen and Bayern Munich. Really the top tie in the quarter-finals. 5th against 6th in the Bundesliga. Bayern Munich defending the trophy that they won last April in the Olympic Stadium in Berlin. And this a meeting of two old rivals, and plenty of players with associations to their opponents tonight, notably Lucio and Roberto, both former Bayer Leverkusen players. On the bench for Bayer Leverkusen, Toni Kroos, the exciting German under-21 international, who is on loan at Leverkusen until next summer. Well, it's a great atmosphere inside this stadium, which is being used temporarily by Bayer Leverkusen, while the Bayer Arena in Leverkusen is being extensively redeveloped. Mark van Bommel there on the left, Simon Rolfes on the right of Bayer Leverkusen, the referee Florian Meyer, assisted by Jan-Henrik Salvar and Tobias Wolfs. And we should be set fair for a terrific quarter-final. Bayern Munich without Philipp Lahm and Luca Toni. Lahm has flu, Toni has an Achilles problem. They're actually making just the one change to the team that played at the weekend. Andreas Ottil coming in for Bastian Schweinsteiger. As for Bayer Leverkusen, well, Manuel Friedrich is out injured. He picked up a knee problem at the weekend, and that requires an operation. Sarpe also out. In come the Brazilian Enrique and Gonzalo Castro. Two changes then at the back for Bayer Leverkusen. This magnificent arena, one of the World Cup stadiums in 2006, and it's pretty full really for this big meeting in the Pokal quarter-finals. The holders, Bayern Munich, in their change colours of all black this evening, and already early on the attack, cleared away by Sinkovits. Here's Castro, the German international, has a Spanish father and a German mother. Leverkusen get the throw. It's actually the 200th match that Bayern Munich have taken part in the German Pokal. It's the first meeting between these two clubs in this competition for 6 years, back in March 2003. It was a semi-final meeting. It was in Munich, Bayern winning that one by 3-1. They've also met twice in the quarter-finals, Bayern Munich winning on both occasions, 3-1. In the 84-85 campaign, 2-0 in the 97-98 season. Interesting to see how Bayern Munich will line up tonight, whether they'll give Frank Ribery the free role that he absolutely loves. Here's Lucio, who along with Roberto was an integral part of the Bayer Leverkusen team, who went so close to winning so many trophies in that magnificent season a few seasons ago. They eventually just fell short in the Champions League and the Bundesliga and in the Pokal. Played forward by Rolfes. Kept in play on this near side by Kadlec. Played forward by Netta. Now there's space in the middle, if only the shot can come in, and it needed a fine save from Michael Rensing to deny Patrick Helmes. Look at the space that Helmes has on the penalty spot. Roberto getting there quickly, it might even have hit his arm. As the Brazilian slides in here. First corner kick of the night, and it goes by Leverkusen's way. Headed away by Ottil. Leverkusen doing so much better this year than they did last year in the Pokal, when it was a real surprise when they were knocked out in the first round. Beat by St. Pauli. last season they beat Weiss Oberhausen, Augsburg, and Energy Cottbus. That's for Bayern Munich. Weiss Erfurt in the first round, Nuremberg in round 2, and then Stuttgart in the last round. A 5-1 victory when Bayern were 3-0 up by half-time. But they're under early pressure here. Deep curling corner. And just scrambled away. Real pressure. Helmes! Flying save from Michael Rensing to deny Patrick Helmes. It's a terrific start to this match from Bayer Leverkusen. And the Bayern defence is most certainly creaking at the moment. Last man back is Gonzalo Castro. Here's Rene Adler. Seems to have taken on the mantle of German goalkeeper now for the national team. Helmes once more. It's poked away by Martin Di Michelis. Ottiel. Roberto couldn't get there. Bayern Munich get the throw. Kiesling and Patrick Helmes forming a formidable partnership up front. Bruno Labides, the Bayer Leverkusen coach. These two sides met back in November in the Bundesliga. Luca Toni, Miroslav Klose on the score sheet. 2-0 victory for Bayern Munich. Bayern drew 0-0 at the weekend against the 10-man of Werder Bremen. But only a week ago they absolutely thrashed Sporting 5-0 in the Champions League. They beat Stuttgart 5-1 recently as well in the Bundesliga. 5 in the last round of the Pokal, as I mentioned. Forward comes Kadlec. Here's Barnetta. Swiss international trying to just thread that one through. Here's Ribery. Under a little bit of pressure here, Frank Ribery. Stubborn play from him. Made wide by Borowski. Here's Altintop. He'll be keen to avoid what happened to his twin last night, Halil Altintop, whose Schalke side were beaten by Bundesliga 2 team Mainz with a very late goal in the opening quarter-final of this competition. Closer, coming back from an offside position. Here's Kadlec, from the Czech Republic. Enrique, the Brazilian, who's on a year's loan from Barcelona. Two Brazilians in this Leverkusen starting 11, the other Renato Augusta on the right side of midfield. Castro hits it long, too long. Header away was by Lucio. Helmes challenging for it. Roberto with the clearance. As far as closer, forward by Sinkovic. Here's Ribery. Renato Augusto just challenges his tackle very well indeed. Frank Ribery, who in fact in the last few days Bayern have been forced to issue an official statement saying that any rumours linking Frank Ribery with a move to Barcelona are completely untrue. Here's Ottiel. Bommel. This is Lucio. Taken down by Ribery. Immediately challenged though by Augusto. Gets the goal kick. It's going to be an interesting challenge on that far side between Frank Ribery and Renato Augusto. Augusto, who really impressed at the World Under-20 Championships a couple of summers ago. Adler with the clearance. Might be Michaelis. This is Kadlec. Massimo Oddo, the Italian international. Martin Di Michaelis. Roberto filling in for Philip Lahm in the full-back position. Lahm out with flu, although Bayern do expect him to be back at the weekend. Kiesling couldn't quite get there. There's certainly a fast pace to this match in the opening minutes. Raucous atmosphere as well. Arturo Vidal. Enrique. It's a delicious pass from Enrique. Can it be kept in? Well, Helmes managed to get the ball across. For all the world, as though that was going to go out for a goal kick, but Helmes did well. Free kick. Miroslav Klose less than impressed with the flag against him. Perhaps he has a point as well. This arena in Düsseldorf, about a 45-minute train journey away from Leverkusen. It's about a quarter of an hour transfer time. Not too far for the Leverkusen fans to come. Quite extensive work being carried out on the Bayern. Leverkusen have put in a large marketing campaign to try and attract a few from Düsseldorf to come and watch their matches as well. Foul by Augusto. Leverkusen with 36 points from 22 matches, 3 points behind Bayern Munich, who are in 5th place at the moment. Good work from Altintop. Challenged by Enrique. Altintop just able to get there and winning a corner for his side. Taken short by Altintop. First time cross. Oh, that could have been deflected in for an own goal. Well, that was very fortunate. Lukas Sinkovic getting the final touch. Driven in low and hard. It was kicked up into the air just there against Sinkovic. And Adler was scrambling across. Altintop. Now away comes Kiesling. Leverkusen looking to break quickly. Roberto coming across to this near side. It's just kept in. But unfortunately for Leverkusen, it goes out for a goal kick. Kiesling racing away quickly on that far side. Just couldn't be kept in though. By Arturo Vidal, the Chilean international. Really the first Chilean to make it in the Bundesliga. Augusto. That's the throw. Really is tipped as a very, very bright hope for the future, Renato Augusto. Challenged by Sinkovic, it was a good one as well on Borowski. Van Bommel. Kadlec tried to get his head to it. He might even have just got a faint touch to it, and he Prevents it going behind for a corner kick. That's why the urgency was. Here's Kiesling. Now a chance maybe on this near side. Forward comes Vidal. Kiesling's on that far side. Oh, it just couldn't be threaded through to him. Roberto sticking out a boot. Otherwise Vidal was through. Augusto. Played wide by Barnetta. Away by Di Michaelis. Closer. Here's Borowski from Werder Bremen man. Altintop. To take on Mikhail Kadlec. Ball cross. Well, it's end-to-end stuff so far. Rolfes. Van Bommel picks it up for Bayern Munich. Roberto. Appeals for handball. And those appeals are granted. Well, Leverkusen putting themselves in trouble. Here's Miroslav Klose. He will go for goal. Klose, who scored in the first and second rounds of the Pokal this season for Jürgen Klinsmann's team. 3 times Bayern Munich took the lead in a very dramatic first-round tie against Rot-Weiss Erfurt. Lahm, Podolski, Klose and Toni Kroos getting the goals. Rot-Weiss levelling on 3 occasions. Kroos, of course, now with Leverkusen. Made his debut for the club last weekend. And on the bench tonight. By Otto. Here's Massimo Otto once more. Martin Di Michaelis. Here's Roberto. Klinsmann described him as a very able deputy at full-back in place of Philipp Lahm. Roberto, who usually plays in a more of a midfield role. Castro. Oh, he might have sold Adler short there. Adler had to be out very quickly. Altintop. Turned on towards Ottiel. Gets a deflection and Adler will gather this time. Well, that was a really scary moment for Bayer Leverkusen. Casual back pass from Gonzalo Castro, and Adler had to be so quick to just get there ahead of Frank Ribery. Kiesling on the chase. Up against Otto. Played through and turned on by Rolfes. That's 2 good opportunities now that Patrick Helmes has had. Away by the legs of the goalkeeper Rensing. Cross comes Barnetta to take this corner kick for Bayer Leverkusen. Very long indeed. Didn't quite drop there for Kadlec. Ribery. Out-muscled by Augusto. That's a free kick to Leverkusen. Much to Bayern's displeasure. Interesting how Frank Ribery popped up on this near side and Renato Augusto was right there with him. And there's the free kick there. Quite sure about that. The referee might just have not quite seen that correctly. Anyway, Leverkusen have a free kick. Barnetta with it. Will be able to get a touch. problem for Timborowski, the midfielder for Bayern. Schweinsteiger left out of the starting 11 this evening by Jürgen Klinsmann, with Andreas Otil coming in. Otil very much more a central midfield player. Little touch through for Klose, tidied up by Kadlec. Away by Adler. Martin Di Michaelis. Rolfes. Augusto. Outside him is Castro. First time ball, too high for Helmes. Just away by Odo. Altintop. Closer, holds it up well. Otil turns it on to Ribery. Ribery charging forward in towards Miroslav Klose. Wouldn't quite drop for him, it came off Kadlec. And Sinkovic just prevents it going behind for a corner. Otil. Miroslav Klose getting his head to it, but closely marshalled there by both Sinkovic and Henrique. Well, both goalkeepers really very busy. Leverkusen not in European competition this season. Of course, winning this competition would give them a route into Europe next year. Foul on Zilberto by Brazilian Augusto. Zilberto back at Bayern after a year on loan at Santos, back in Brazil, rejuvenated, revitalised, and once again a very important member of the Bayern squad. Well, all smiles between Kiesling and Van Bommel. Cut it out, the message from the referee. Florian Mayer, one of the top officials in Germany. Di Michaelis. Here's Odo. Chase on here for Ribery. Sinkovic. Odo. Forward by Van Bommel. Van Bommel just nipped it away there from Barnetta. Otto left it thinking it was going to be his throw. Not so. Kiesling looks to get things done quickly. Kadlec. Neatly done, and only just wide from Tranquillo Barnetta. Just able to accelerate away past Lucio, and just the wrong side of the post. Excellent effort. Ribery. Foul by the Frenchman. Rolf is not happy with the challenge either. Kadlec. Though was by Altintop. Closer. Altintop. Pushed behind by René Adler. Fired in towards goal. Might just have been going wide, but Adler was taking no chances. Borowski waits. Altintop. This time it's a very deep cross, too deep. Castro will just let it run out of play on that far side. In fact, it's Vidal. Leverkusen stealing a few metres there. Leverkusen who scored all their goals against Energy Cottbus in the last round in the first half, all four of them. Helmes, Kadlec, Renato Augusto all scoring. Helmes was the target, but he'd made the run infield. Roberto. Van Bommel just gets there first ahead of Kiesling. Michaelis. Otto lays it forward. Ribery might get there. Well won by Lucio, but he's picked up an injury, the Brazilian central defender for Bayern Munich. Roberto forward. Rolfes with the touch. Kiesling. Augusto. Challenged by Roberto. That's an excellent game, this so far. Forward comes Barnetta. Fouled by Altintop. Altintop just catching Barnetta. It's a free kick in a useful position. Perhaps a touch too far out for a shot on goal, but maybe not. Barnetta stands behind the ball. Kadlec is there as well, the left back, who does have quite a shot on him. It may well be that Mikhail Kadlec is going to strike this one, the Czech Republic fullback. No, instead it's played to Helmes. Bayern quickly out to snuff out the danger. That was a waste of a free kick in a way. Again, another one. By Van Bommel. Barnetta. Bayern with virtually everybody back to try and defend this free kick. Half a dozen in red, in or around the penalty area. Comes off Van Bommel, corner kick. Van Bommel the first man, first defender, and taking no chances. Gathered by Rensing. Here's Roberto. Otil. Roberto in a slightly more advanced role. Ribery. Strong, determined play from Frank Ribery. Out in top. Brings in Massimo Oddo. First time cross from him. It was an awkward one and it had to be cleared away by Sinkovits. Klose was right in behind him, waiting to pounce. Van Bommel. Punched away by Adler. Flag up for offside anyway against Miroslav Klose. See, two players in offside position, one of them closer. Too high for Barnetta. Augusto trying to switch play from right to left. Barnetta, sliding challenge from Van Bommel. Munich, who aren't doing too well in the Bundesliga of late since the winter break, just took 4 points from their 5 league matches since the Bundesliga resumed at the end of January. Kadlec. Challenged down by Oddo. Kadlec once more. It might fall here for the shot on goal. Oh, dearie, dearie me. Augusto kicks the air in frustration. Vidal with the ball in, and it fell nicely for Augusto, and he got it all wrong. Ribery. Lucio. Just one there by Vidal. Elmez. Rolfes. Picked up by Borowski. No options for him either left or right, and Borowski rather caught in, well, not 2 minds, maybe even 3 or 4 minds. Barnetta nipping in to take it off him. The first half an hour was fairly flown by. Adjusted down by Kiesling. Barnetta. Now a little bit of space on that far side for Castro to work in. Gets a corner kick. Gonzalo Castro is replacing Hans Sapai at right back. Sapai, who went off against Hanover at the weekend when Leverkusen lost by a single goal. So far, so good for Bruno Labidis' side. A bit of bumping and pushing and marching and shenanigans in the penalty area, referee having none of it. Out to top, struggles to keep it in, and was unable to do so. Valiant effort though by the Turkish international. Vidal. Kiesling. Bit of holding there from Stefan Kiesling. The kick taken quickly. Klose. It's still Miroslav Klose, and he's gone past 2 now and wins a corner for Bayern Munich. Castro across eventually to do the defending. corner taken short. Otto with the cross. Whistle had gone. Just a reasonably acrobatic clearance by Arturo Vidal. Corner will have to be taken again. Again, it's taken short. Otto drives it in once more. Leverkusen alive to the danger. Feels for offside, and eventually the whistle goes in Leverkusen's favour. Enrique bundled out of the way by Klose. 'More responsibility on Miroslav Klose with Luca Toni out injured. Picked up here by Barnetta. Vidal couldn't find a way through. Rolfes, Vidal. In by Helmes towards Kiesling, who was always having to stretch behind him to try and get that ball. 10 minutes to go until half-time then, plus any stoppage time that will be added on. A very good game so far. Padlec. Pursued by Van Bommel. Here's Altintop. Leverkusen managed to regain possession. Rolfes. Castro. Perhaps a chase too far for Augusto, but no, he did well. Michaelis with the challenge. Flag raised against Bayer Leverkusen. Augusto very slow to get back to his feet. Challenge on Augusto then getting the free kick. Leverkusen get really to create a decent opportunity from a set piece. They've had plenty of them. Michael Rensing on full alert. Barnetta with the kick towards Kiesling. Kiesling rising high. Actually, for him, his header was always going high. Kiesling, who has extended his contract with Leverkusen until 2012. Forward long by Adler. Augusto. Here's Ribery. Haven't seen too much of him recently. Roberto. Far too long. Easy for Adler to gather. From Roberto. Now Kiesling up against Lucio. Lucio just away. Forward by Van Bommel. That's a foul on Altintop. Roberto. Ribery. Looking for the return pass from Klose, who is fouled. A little bit of afters between Ribery and Lukas Sinkovic as well. Sinkovic just trying to prevent Bayern taking the free kick quickly. Ribery in a hurry to get things moving again. Despite the height difference, Frank Ribery squaring up to the big defender. I think we get the message. Cut it out. Now, who might fancy their chances from this distance out? Alton top right. Alton top will drive this one in there. Adler saw it all the way. Always a touch ambitious. Strike it in from that distance. Last 5 minutes then, and an absorbing first half in this German Pokal quarter-final. In by Odo. Out in top, excellent save. Adler really getting down well. Well, you almost don't want half-time to come in this match. Augusto. His luck on this near side, the Brazilian. There's the strike from Alton top. Pushed away to safety by Adler. Nice work from Augusto. Adler with the cross, which is blocked. Foul by Augusto. Really well taken by Alton top to create a little bit of room for himself, just getting away from Enrique. Look at that for a turn. The defender was suddenly a couple of metres away. Adler to the rescue. Both goalkeepers, to be fair, have been pretty busy in this first half. Castro. Away by Di Michaelis. Ribery. Closer. Roberto. Ribery. Alton top is beaten. Beaten well by Vidal. Free kick, Bastian Schweinsteiger there on the right of the picture, left out of the starting 11 this evening. Setanta replacing him, the only change from the weekend. Side challenging for 3 trophies this season, the Bundesliga, the Pokal and of course the Champions League. And they are overwhelming favourites to reach the quarter-finals after their emphatic victory over Sporting last week. Here's Ribery, 2 in the middle. Ribery still going. Frank Ribery behind for a corner, surely. Needed two defenders to stop him. Out on top to take. Lucio has come forward. Dean Michaelis is there as well. Towards Dean Michaelis, who's beaten to it by Enrique. Punched away by Adler. Returned with interest by Van Bommel. Adler with the punch clear. He was a little out of position, which is why Van Bommel had the go, and why not? It's the last minute then, plus any stoppage time that will be added on by Florian Mayer. Sinkins. One last chance maybe in this first period. Here comes Patrick Helmes. Just dispossessed by Lucio, stretching out a long leg. Kadlec to take the throw. Kiesling. Helmes. Leverkusen falls back. Well, it's been a very, very interesting first half. Both sides with chances. Neither team unable to make the breakthrough so far. Hamid Eltontop with that late shot, perhaps the best effort for Bayern Munich. Frank Ribery had a little quiet spell. At the other end, Patrick Helmes with a couple of good opportunities for Bayer Leverkusen. But it's a fascinating Pokal quarter-final. All to play for in the second half. Half-time in Dusseldorf. It is Bayer Leverkusen 0, Bayern Munich 0.
This weekend, Setanta Sports brings you 3 live FA Cup quarter-finals. First up on Saturday, Coventry host Gus Hiddings' Chelsea side. Then on Sunday, Fulham take on a red-hot Manchester United. And on Monday, Tim Cahill's Everton entertain Middlesbrough at Goodison Park. The FA Cup quarter-finals, this weekend, live on Setanta Sports. March 15th and 16th on Setanta Sports, live Six Nations Rugby.
Until Berger-Vasco goes over. Shane Williams does it again. Deserves a try, gets a try. He gathers will score, and he does.
Live RBS Six Nations Rugby, March 15th and 16th on Setanta Sports.
A new era on Setanta Sports.
What a strike!
There's a lot of football on Setanta Sports.
Magnificent!
Oi, you! Call yourself a real fan? You want to check out the new Setanta.com. With the biggest interviews, round-the-clock video, as well as the top stories as they break. All available at full screen quality. It's the new home of live sports video on the web. Plus, there's no better place for you and your mates to join the debate. So if it's happening in sport, it's happening at Setanta.com.
Welcome to Football Matters. Football Matters here, bringing you the very last word on the weekend's action.
I don't care, just get rid of it.
That's brilliant. Very good. Man United always seem to get their way, though. Amazing how they manage.
Who wrote the foreword to your book, Graham?
Sir Alex Ferguson.
Categorically still, I've never used the sunbed in my
Yeah,
life.
you're a liar.
Now, we're not all talk here on Football Matters. There's plenty of action, too.
Money does bring success.
Crashing down to earth like Russell Grant on a bungee.
How cool is that?
Football Matters, Tuesday nights on Setanta Sports.
For the innocent punished by injustice. A leveller awaits out there in the forest, awaiting the right moment to strike.
Robin Hood will be back. He'll rescue me.
Counting on it. I'm not hoping you kill Robin.
Love, hope, betrayal, temptation, revenge, entrapment, and finally, justice.
I want him dead.
Robin Hood, Tuesday, 8:30 on UKTV.
This March on Setanta Sports. In rugby, we bring you the climax of the RBS Six Nations Championship.
You could not write it.
The Anglo-Welsh Cup semi-finals, plus action from the Guinness Premiership and the Magners League. And in football, we bring you World Cup qualifiers from South America and Europe, all 4 quarter-finals from the FA Cup, plus the UEFA Cup and the Copa Libertadores. This March on Setanta Sports.
Welcome back to the LTU Arena in Düsseldorf. Second half underway in this German Pokal quarter-final. Bayer Leverkusen 0, Bayern Munich 0. It's been a thrilling match so far. Chances for both teams. Nothing pedestrian about either side's approach to the match either. If you have just joined us, it's Bayer Leverkusen in the all-red. Bayern Munich in their changed colours of all-black this evening. Elmes with the header, away by Di Michaelis. Such a confrontation between Frank Ribery and Augusto. And that should continue throughout the rest of this match. Leverkusen with this free kick. Kadlach, the left back, coming across to this right-hand side to take. Rugby union style for a conversion. Not the best of free kicks. Oh, and it might drop here for Frank Ribery. The clearance bouncing right against him, and out comes the goalkeeper, René Adler. Had to be out quickly. Ribery wanted the ball thrown back to him very quickly by a ball boy. He really didn't have much chance of that happening. Otiel. By Kiesling, Michaelis. Deal with a little chip forward, cut out by Lucas Sinkovits. Otto, Lucio. In the way. Competition goes the way of Bayern Munich, holders of this competition. They beat Borussia Dortmund 2-1 in the final last April. Bastian Schweinsteiger there warming up. Relegated to the bench tonight for Bayern Munich, and the only change to the team that played at the weekend that drew 0-0 at Werder Bremen. So might a little bit more width be required from Jurgen Klinsmann's team. Very much more a central midfield player. Barnetta almost stumbled, and then rather did. His momentum just carrying him over. Touch from Miroslav Klose. And without Luca Toni, who scored both goals in the final last year. which went to extra time, incidentally, after Madlan Petric scored a late equaliser for Borussia Dortmund. And should this match be level at the end of 90 minutes, then we will have extra time. And if necessary, after that, we will have a penalty shootout. If it takes extra time and penalties, so be it, said Jurgen Klinsmann in the build-up to this match. You have to be ready to fight and grind Bayer Leverkusen down. Kiesling. Ribery. Now, chance for Zé Roberto to break forward. Couldn't quite get there. Helmes. Oh, lovely play from Patrick Helmes. Couldn't quite find his way through. Lucio is across. And Lucio was just caught there by Helmes. And real frustration from the Bayern Munich defender. He might have done his other leg an injury there by kicking out of that camera box. There's the challenge. Lucio just caught. And here we go. Is he going to kick it? Yes, he is. Dear him, man. Not good at all. Well, it's the knee that's the problem for the Brazilian defender. Daniel van Buiten is on the bench. Should Bayern Munich need to make a change at the back. And you can see there that Lucio is not exactly running as smoothly as he would like. This is Odo. Van Bommel. Altintop. Altintop going through the middle. There was room for the runner on the right, who was Odo, but Altintop didn't use it. Barnetta keeps his feet. Kiesling on that far side. Helmes is in the middle. Barnetta was never going to get there. Well, it really is opening up now, this match. Altintop gets it back from closer. This is Ribery. We all know he's got a terrific shot from distance, Frank Ribery. Look at the number of red shirts that are back. Altintop. Just too long. What a splendid passage of play that was. Crowd in this stadium in Düsseldorf. In case you weren't with us in the first half, Bayer Leverkusen are renovating their own ground, the Bayer Arena, so they're temporarily playing their home matches at this stadium for the second half of the season. Now, foul on Di Michaelis. And unleashes an unstoppable shot. Michael Rensing wasn't going to get anywhere near it. This is a fantastic angle. Look at the speed that that ball flies into the net. Bayer Leverkusen 1, Bayern Munich 0. As if the roof was raised in the stadium. The noise has just gone up so many decibels. Well, we had a shock last night with Mainz of Bundesliga 2 defeating Schalke. It'll be less of a shock if Leverkusen beat Bayern Munich, but it will be newsworthy nonetheless if the holders and the biggest club in Germany go out of this competition. Ribery can't keep that ball in, surely. Here's the goal. It all stemmed from the run forward from Sinkovic. And what a brilliant shot. Outstanding play from Tranquillo Barnetta. Didn't he enjoy it as well? Balls on the pitch for the moment. Just listen to the noise. Now, here come Leverkusen once more with Kiesling. Here's the Chilean, Vidal. Kiesling. Well, couldn't quite play it through to Helmes. Now, what can Bayern Munich offer in the way of a response to going behind? Of course, they still have plenty of time. Interesting ball in. Oh, Di Michaelis with the clearance, and that could have gone anywhere. Absolutely anywhere. It's behind for a corner kick. That could so easily have ended up in the back of the Bayern net. Nine times for Jurgen Klinsmann. Side, worryingly for him, couldn't break down the 10 men of Werder Bremen at the weekend in the Bundesliga. This was gone. Renzi came out for the ball, wasn't going to get anywhere near it. There's the free kick here. Again, I'm still not quite sure. Rolfes appeared to be the man who was penalised. There's a touch of blood there on Lukas Sinkovic. So he has to go off for a while. He's just got a whack on the nose. So that means that Leverkusen are currently missing one of their central defenders. Bayern Munich will be hoping to take advantage. Vidal. All the way through for Helmes. In terms of attacking options, Jurgen Klinsmann has Landon Donovan on the bench, and Bastian Schweinsteiger and Lucas Podolski all available. Simon Rolfes is dropping just a little deeper. On comes Sinkovic. So Leverkusen back to their full complement of 11, away by Di Michaelis. Referee plays advantage. Vidal brought down. Free kick this time, yellow card this time. Now, will it be for the second challenge from Andreas Otil or for the first challenge? Well, it's the second challenge. Andreas Otil is yellow carded. With a foul on Rolfes. That, surprisingly, is the first caution of the match. For Uli Hoeneß, the general manager of Bayern Munich. Still plenty of time for Bayern Munich, though, to get back into this game. Stage of the competition last year, I well remember a local Munich derby against 1860 Munich, which went all the way to penalties. It was a thrilling night at the Allianz Arena. And this is turning into a pretty good evening as well, particularly if you follow Bayer Leverkusen. Schweinsteiger getting ready. Just wonder whether it might be Otil or Borowski who is withdrawn. Corner to Leverkusen. And in! It's a second goal! And the goal has come from Arturo Vidal. Is that the knockout punch inflicted by Bayer Leverkusen on Bayern Munich? Vidal, not the biggest man on the pitch, but he certainly rose well to reach that. Not really challenged by Van Bommel, and it flew past the goalkeeper, Michael Rensing. Free header, poor defending. Excellent header, though, you have to say. 2 goals in quick succession for Bayer Leverkusen. And are they heading for the semi-finals of the Pokal? Well, we can probably expect more than the one change now for Bayern Munich. Astonishing. This is the side who comprehensively took apart Sporting Lisbon last week in the Champions League by 5-0. They won 5-1 at Stuttgart in the 3rd round. But they are facing a real struggle now. 2-0 down. Double change coming on for Bayern Munich. It's like Lucas Podolski and Landon Donovan are coming on. I think one of the strikers for Bayern would go off, possibly Altintop, and either Otil or Borowski. To wait and see, though. Now, here's the change. And it is Tim Borowski who is coming off. That's one of the changes. Bastian Schweinsteiger coming on. Lucas Podolski is on for him. And Andreas Otil, so 2 midfielders off. Bastian Schweinsteiger coming on. So that could very well mean that Altintop will just drop back into a midfield role. We'll have to wait and see how it just lines up. Yes, it does look as though Altintop, the number 8 there in the middle of your picture, is now playing in midfield. Together with Schweinsteiger, who picks up possession here. First touch for Roberto rather, for quite some time. Michaelis. Goes out easily by Mikael Kadlec. Well, Leverkusen searching a 3rd. Munich having committed plenty forward. Slipped by Dean Michaelis, but he recovered just in time. Well, this is going to be a fascinating and thrilling end to this match, no doubt about it. Bayern Munich are really going for it in terms of trying to come back, and it's the old cliche almost, isn't it? But they will be short at the back. Leverkusen will hope to exploit that. Leverkusen, just winners of the Pokal 1993, runners up in 2002. Ulf Kirsten, the goal scorer, 16 years ago. Ribery with the throw. Still Ribery, excellent run from Frank Ribery, still going, perfect tackle, absolutely perfect from Sinkovic. Had to time it, and timed it to absolute perfection. Ribery with this corner kick. Schweinsteiger making the run towards the near post. It's hit deep, and what a splendid save that is. Rene Adler, how on earth did he keep that one out? A magnificent stop from the German international goalkeeper. World-class goalkeeping. A free header for Miroslav Klose, and from what, 6 yards? It's a brilliant save by Adler. Absolutely brilliant. Well, if anything, that is going to give Bayer Leverkusen even more of a morale boost. First real chance that Klose has had. Played wide by Ribery. Odo can't keep it in. Here's the corner kick again. Guided in by Vidal. Nobody really close to it. Nobody really close enough. That's the reaction on the bench. That's the reaction on the other. And Labadia. His first season in charge at Leverkusen. Could be taking them into the semi-finals of the Pokal. Distinguished cup competition in Germany. Semi-finals to be played in the middle of next month. Will Bayern Munich, the holders, be in there? Schweinsteiger. All the space on this near side, it fell to Lucio. The defender unable to convert it against his former club. Look at the space that he has. He says it got a touch off the goalkeeper, and indeed it did. Adler will take. Rene Adler and Tim Wiese. Two main contenders really to take over as the first choice goalkeeper in the German national team following the retirement of Jens Lehmann from the international scene. Adler illustrated why he is currently just ahead of Wiese of Werder Bremen in the pecking order with that save. One of the best saves you're likely to see all season. By Schweinsteiger, just cut out by Sinkovic. Flag up anyway against striker. Taken down here by Augusto. Oh, might be a chance on that far side. Just eluded the scorer of the second goal, Vidal. Just hit too firmly across the area, he couldn't quite cushion it. Now Leverkusen racing forward again with the fullback, Kadlec. Can he lay it across for a third? Yes, he can. Turned in by Patrick Helmes. It just gets better and better for Bayer Leverkusen. It was always looking likely that Bayern Munich would be caught out at the back at some point with their relentless chasing of the game. Oh, an excellent cross this is from Kadlec. Picks his man out, and all Helmes had to do was just turn that ball into an empty net. Rensing rather caught in no man's land. 3-0 to Bayer Leverkusen. Is there any way back for Jurgen Klinsmann's team? 2-0, always a chance. 3-0, much more difficult. Just listen to the noise inside the stadium in Düsseldorf. Maybe a temporary home for Bayer Leverkusen, but they have made it their home. Being turned by Altintop, just away by Sinkovic. Aldo will take the throw. That's a free kick. Not a throw. Otto will stay the take though. Michaelis is forward. Closer waits. Plenty of bodies to aim for. Too deep, is it? No, it's a goal back for Bayern Munich, and Lucio has got it. And the visitors racing back to restart proceedings. And for once, the Leverkusen defence stretched. For once, Adler couldn't reach it, and Lucio punished them. The former Bayer Leverkusen man scoring against his old club and giving Bayern Munich some hope. Still 18 minutes to go. Can they come back from 3-0 down? Change for Leverkusen, and this is a very interesting change indeed. It's Toni Kroos, who until a few weeks ago was with Bayern Munich. He is now on loan until the summer of 2010 with Bayer Leverkusen, and he replaces Tranquillo Barnetta, the scorer of the opening goal. Toni Kroos very much seen as a huge hope for the future, but kept out really of the Bayern team regularly by Bastian Schweinsteiger. Bayern sending him out on loan for a season and a half to gain much needed experience. Now he plays against his parent club. Free kick to Bayern. It's all getting a little heated out there, and absolutely right that it should be. That goal from Lucio. Could it spark a revival for Bayern Munich? Here's Ribery. He won't give up until the final whistle. Ribery once more, looking to curl it into the middle. 3-2! Unbelievable! Miroslav Klose and Jurgen Klinsmann team are back to within a goal. What a second half. Look at the run here that Klose makes, in behind the defender. Perfect. Adler beaten twice in quick succession, and what a quarter-final we have. Well, just a few minutes ago they looked dead and buried. But Bayern Munich don't know the meaning of the words. What a game. Well, if you're only half watching this, maybe reading the paper or reading a book or something, I bet we've got your full attention now. What an astonishing scoreline. Barnetta, Vidal and Helmez. 3 goals in the space of 16 minutes. But 2 goals in 3 minutes for Bayern Munich. Quarter of an hour left. And this game, which looked to be settled in the home side's favour, is anything but settled. Ribery. Foul on Podolski. Bayern Munich are not giving up their hold on the German Pokal, his famous old trophy, without a fight. Altintop. Well, the Leverkusen fans look rather stunned, to be perfectly honest. They must have been wondering who exactly they were going to be paired with in the semi-finals, probably hoping for Mainz. Now the semi-finals are the least of their concerns. Toni Kroos is going to receive a yellow card. Challenge, his former teammate, Altintop. Maybe a chance for a third. Out comes Adler and just keeps the ball in the penalty area as well. Little touch on. Closer, looking for Podolski. Oh, surely a Bayern throw. Gonzalo Castro was shaping to take it himself. Leverkusen bench less than happy with the official on this near side. Roberto. Ribery challenging for it, away by Sinkovic. That's a high foot from Vidal. And Bommel just quick to get up and get things moving again. No complaints from the Bayern Munich captain. Ribery. Sinkovic clears. Touch on from Kiesling. As you can see, it's all Bayern Munich. The momentum has swung the way of the Pokal holders. Altintop, lovely ball. Massimo Otto with the cross. Away by Sinkovic. Won by Van Bommel. Play continues. Ribery. Red shirts chasing it. Shot was charged down by Schweinsteiger. We've got a problem here for Arturo Vidal. Bayern Munich saying that they think he's play acting a little bit. Charge with Van Bommel. Again, the referee. Good, sensible refereeing. Di Michaelis. Roberto. It's just 2 lines of red, really, for Bayern Munich to try and get through. Podolski. Lucas Podolski wouldn't quite drop for closer. Chase on that far side. Ball stayed in. Otto with the cross. Header away by Rolfes. Clearance will do from Vidal. Roberto. Di Michaelis with the strong challenge, which has left Vidal on the ground. Leverkusen will need to just slow this down a little bit, just to try and take some of the momentum away from Bayern Munich. Remember, another goal for Bayern Munich. 3-3, we go into extra time. Just under 10 minutes, plus stoppage time remaining. We're bound to have at least 2 or 3 minutes of stoppage time to be played. Ball by Helmes. Kiesling on the chase. Kiesling with the shot, well taken by Rensing. Kiesling always just able to get away from the pursuing Di Michaelis. Not a bad effort. Lucas Podolski. Leverkusen again with a man down on this near side. Van Bommel. Oh, overlap here. Ribéry to make it 3. Excellent stop, Podolski. Ribéry again. Frank Ribéry denied by the legs of René Adler. And away in the end off Simon Rolfes for a corner, which can't be taken. Bayern Munich had restarted play, and the referee hadn't wanted the corner to be taken simply because Leverkusen have a man down on this near side requiring treatment on the pitch. Castro it was. And a change now for Bayern Munich. Daniel Van Buiten is coming on, and you expect that Van Buiten will not play in a defensive or midfield role. The defender Otto coming off. I suspect that Van Buiten will just play as an out-and-out striker, with Bayern Munich switching to 3 at the back. So up front now they will have Klose, Podolski, Ribéry, Schweinsteiger in support with Altintop, Van Buiten as well. Podolski. Here's Gonzalo Castro. The wrestling from Podolski as he tried to get past the defender, Sinkovic. Perhaps it might have just gone the other way. Look at Sinkovic there, he's just keeping his body in the way, and he gets the free kick. Much to his displeasure. Full-blooded challenges going in all over the pitch now. Played wide by Vidal. Here's Castro. This is Vidal. Charged down. Might be a chance for Kiesling. Rensing gets there first. What a thrilling end to this quarter-final. Now, a little bit of afters here, perhaps. Referee coming across to this near side. Rensing adding his contribution, and it may very well be a yellow card for the Bayern Munich goalkeeper. Indeed it is. Bayern Munich denied a win in 90 minutes in the final last April with a late equaliser by Madlan Petric of Borussia Dortmund. Petric now of Hamburg, of course. Now they need a late equaliser just to stay in this competition. Forward by Z Roberto, plenty underneath it. Bit of hesitation. Oh, that was a chance for Klose. Didn't get any pace on it whatsoever. And René Adler grateful to grab it. Look at this ball, it just drops. And it rather hits the foot of the Bayern striker rather than he strikes through it. Banged up at the back by Van Bommel. Whistle's already starting from the home supporters. 5 minutes plus stoppage time still to go. Lucio dispossessed. Kadlec. Cruz. Kadlec has continued his run on that far side. Across goes Di Michaelis. That'll do though as far as Bayern Leverkusen are concerned. Keep the ball in the Bayern half. Going to move on, says the referee. Once nervous, tense times. Particularly now as Van Bommel picks it up once more for Bayern Munich, gets the free kick. It'll surely be pumped forward long. Yellow card as well for Simon Rolfes. First Leverkusen player to be booked. Altintop will hit it long. Too long before Michael Rensing is joining the attack, the Bayern goalkeeper. Now some pushing in the area, free kick will have to be taken again. Di Michaelis involved. Lucio with plenty to say. Just reminding the referee to add this time on. Altintop then, hits it high. Two in red went for it. Didn't matter who cleared it as long as they did. Lucio, awkward ball to control as it dropped over his shoulder. Readjust and spin. Full control, really. So a change. A surprising one perhaps for Leverkusen insofar as they are bringing on Angelos Carasteas on loan from Nuremberg. Fresh pair of legs up front to give Bayern Munich something to worry about at the back. Helmes is the man who's being withdrawn, scorer of the third goal. So on comes Carasteas, who made, of course, such a name for himself at Euro 2004. Immediately gets the header on the Greek international towards Kiesling. Forward by Roberto. Touched on by Lucio. He's now playing as an out-to-out striker. Offside, though, against Lukas Podolski. Well, it's an interesting one. Into the last minute of the 90. How much stoppage time will be played? As little as possible, hope Bayer Leverkusen. As much as possible, hope Bayern Munich. Castro. It'll stab through, surely offside. Yes, indeed it is. Against Carasteas. Well, maybe he was level. Additional 4 minutes to be played, a minimum of 4 minutes. Could be longer, of course. Now, Rensing coming forward. The goalkeeper. Free kick taken to Ribery. Chipped into the middle. Maybe chance for a turn here. Ribery couldn't get there. Now, Rensing is having to race back. If Leverkusen can break here. Defending coming in from Van Bommel, took ball, man and everything. Vidal, who went down, who's just taking his time to get back to his feet. The referee taking note of all of this. And it's going to be another change. Karim Hagui, the Tunisian international, the defender coming on for Vidal. It is edge of the seat stuff in Dusseldorf. Kadlec away. And if Leverkusen can hold on, it'll be a wonderful hour journey back to Leverkusen for the home supporters. Lucio wants to take this free kick quickly. Rensing will just pump it forward. Away by Sinkovic, who's had an outstanding game at the back for Leverkusen. Moved by Hagui. Oh, one here by Leverkusen, and a chance to come forward now. It's Haristeas. Haristeas to find Kiesling. Stefan Kiesling! Bayern Munich are out of the Pokal at the quarter-final stage. The introduction of Haristeas proving to be a masterstroke. The new striker with fresh legs, capitalising on the mistake from Di Michaelis, setting up Kiesling. Simple finish. 4-2 Bayer Leverkusen. Bayer Leverkusen into the semi-finals. Bayern Munich will not be retaining the German Pokal this season. It will be a first Pokal win for Bayer Leverkusen over Bayern Munich. And this stadium is absolutely rocking. Oh, we didn't have a ball. Then we suddenly had two. Now we're going to have added time put onto the 4 minutes. So the full-time whistle will most definitely not go when we reach the 94-minute mark. But surely there's no way back for Bayern Munich now. They need 2 goals in probably less than 2 minutes. And away come Leverkusen again. Toni Kroos. Here's Haristeas. Di Michaelis coming in. Rensing with the save. Well, the introduction of Haristeas, absolutely brilliant. A defender could have come on. Leverkusen just holding on to what they had, but no, a fresh striker to give Bayern Munich problems at the back. And Bayern Munich now look a beaten team. Kroos, offside against Kiesling. And that is it. A first ever Pokal victory for Bayer Leverkusen over the giants of Bayern Munich. What a second half, 6 goals in total. Leverkusen 3-0 up through Barnetta, Vidal and Helmes, but 2 goals in 3 minutes for Bayern. Lucio and Klose gave them real hope, but as they pressed, Stefan Kiesling with what proved to be the winning goal in stoppage time at the end. Bayer Leverkusen are through to the semi-finals of the German Pokal, and the holders, Bayern Munich, have been knocked out. Full-time, Bayer Leverkusen 4, Bayern Munich 2.